How long do we have to make contributions for our IRAs? And can we contribute for multiple years? What are the contribution limits for 25 and 26? And why are major financial institutions shifting towards more precious metals? And what's their reasoning? I'm Steve Rand, this is Michelle Ellis, and this is the Gold Spot. Well, the year's going by fast, and believe it or not, tax day is right around the corner. And I want to ask Michelle, what do we need to know in regards to IRAs?
Well, up until April 15th, tax day, or until you filed your 2025 taxes, you can contribute for both 2025 and 2026. So right now is a great time. You have a unique window to maximize your contributions across 2 tax years. The 2025 IRA contribution limits are $7,000 if you're under 50 and $8,000 if you're over 50. And then for 2026, those increased a little bit. You can do $7,500 if you're under 50 and $8,600 if you're over 50. Now, Steve, we've seen an unprecedented level of interest in people wanting precious metals in their retirement accounts. Could you shed some light on maybe why that is?
Yeah, I mean, there's been unprecedented demand recently as far as gold and silver in people's portfolios for their IRAs. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that gold is now a tier 1 asset and silver is now on the critical minerals list. For years, we know that financial institutions have considered the diversification 60% equities, 40% bonds. But that shifted a lot recently. Some of the other companies coming out and saying that they now suggest a 60-20-20 rule, with now it shifting from 60% equities, 20% bonds, and now 20% in precious metals as a way to be able to have an alternative investment. As the industrial demand for silver increases dramatically, and then the foreign government they're looking for more of a hedge against uncertainty and inflation and just currency devaluations in general. They want a larger hedge against that with precious metals as well.
I also think it's important to note that the most popular way for people to do these things in their retirement account right now is from transferring or rolling over from a previous 401k or IRA that they already have. And also, it's very important to remember you're getting physical metal in the IRA as opposed to paper.
Yeah, that is a great point. And the key is that you do get physical metal when you're doing this. It's not a paper asset, like Michelle said, which is a common misconception because people constantly hear from their financial advisors that you can't actually own gold in an IRA. That is not true. You can, and many of our clients are doing that. And keep in mind that you can put a lot of very popular type of products in the IRA, like American Eagles and such. So there's a lot of options there as well.
Yeah, and if you want to learn more, you can click the link below for our IRA video. Be sure to reach out before tax day. The closer it gets to that day, the busier we do get.
Yeah, and keep in mind that by the time tax day rolls around, we'll have a $39 trillion debt. So it's really important to make sure you diversify and have yourself in a position where you're going to be able to have that hedge against uncertainty and this devaluation of the US dollar. Hope you enjoyed the Gold Spot today, and we'll see you next week.
If you enjoyed today's Gold Spot, like or subscribe to both our YouTube or our Rumble channels. Also, comment below if you have any questions or if you want to hear us talk about something specific in a future video.